Today's video is a full breakdown of everything players can expect from the Genshin Impact version 6.2 special program. If you're getting ready for the live stream or just want a clear and friendly overview of what's most likely coming based on community discussions, past update patterns, and early information, this will walk you through all of it. We'll cover the big highlight characters, the gameplay themes shaping the patch, the potential adjustments to older units, and the overall event content 6.2 seems to be bringing. By the end, you should have a full picture of what the special program will probably feature and why players are already buzzing about it. Before anything else, let's talk about the timing of the live stream. The schedule this time is very straightforward. North America gets it at 7 a.m., Europe at 1 p.m., and Asia, along with the TW, HK, and MO servers, at 8 p.m. No matter which server you play on, it all happens on the same day, so nobody gets spoiled early this time. Now, let's get into the real excitement. The biggest talking point right now, the character almost everyone expects to see in the special program, is Durin. And not as a cameo, but as the new 5-star Pyro sword user headlining version 6.2. Players have been waiting for this moment ever since Dragon's Pine first launched. His ties to Mondstadt's history, his connection to Albedo, and the entire corruption versus purification storyline make him one of the most compelling figures in Genshin lore. Seeing him finally step into the spotlight feels like a full-circle moment. What's even more interesting is the gameplay direction people expect him to take. Instead of another skill, burst, big pyro numbers rotation, the community is discussing a dual-state kit that mirrors his inner conflict. One state focuses on purification, giving him supportive and team-oriented effects. The other embraces decay, faster pyro hits, darker visuals, and more aggressive reaction setups. If this turns out to be true, Durin could become one of the most flexible pyro units in the game, able to swap between team support and solo pressure depending on the fight. And the fact that this mechanic ties directly into a story just makes it even better. Hoyoverse has been leaning more and more into kits that reflect a character's lore, and Durin might be the next big example of that. Durin's release also brings up another major point, the possibility of buffs or adjustments to classic Mondstadt characters. The community has talked about this a lot lately. Older units naturally fall behind as new regions and tougher enemies get introduced, so players are hoping characters like Albedo, Mona, Fiscal, Razor, Klee, Sucrose, and maybe even Venti could receive meaningful updates. Not tiny number tweaks, actual improvements to scaling, synergy, or reaction compatibility that make them feel modern again. If Genshin ever planned to refresh early game units, a patch without a major region release, like 6.2, would be the perfect time. All of these elements fit together nicely. New pyro innovation through Durin, modernization for Mondstadt favorites, and more depth without overwhelming players with new zones. It feels like a patch designed to strengthen the foundation rather than expand the map. But the most hype-charged moment people are waiting for is connected to Columbina. Let's be clear, no banner has been confirmed. What the community expects is something different, a temporary playable teaser within the Archon quest. Not permanent, not a full kit reveal, but a short, story-driven moment where players can control her. This lines up with what Hoyoverse has done in other games. Let players briefly try a major villain-type character right before their eventual release. Seeing even a small part of her playstyle, a ring-throwing moment, a signature animation, or just a glimpse of her combat personality, would be enough to send the community into a frenzy. If this happens, it would set up her full banner for version 6.3, which is exactly what many players already expect. When it comes to reruns, nothing is confirmed, but people are predicting characters who could benefit from the rumored buffs or story relevance. Names like Veni, Verisa, or Xylonin often come up. These guesses follow the usual Hoyoverse logic, rerun characters who gain new synergy or narrative ties. As for general content, version 6.2 is not expected to introduce a brand new region. Instead, players will probably get a seasonal event, possibly featuring a free 4-star bow with around 510 base attack at level 90. Free weapons are always welcome, and if the Mondstadt character adjustments really are coming, the bow might be designed to complement those refreshed units. Altogether, Version 6.2 feels like a patch focused on polishing what we already love. A headline character with deep lore roots like Durin, a long-awaited tease for Columbina, and potential upgrades for early Mondstadt units. The special program should give us the first real look at how all of this comes together. Now I want to hear from you. What are you most excited about? Durin's form-switching combat? A playable Columbina moment? Or buffs for characters like Albedo, Mona, or Vendi? Let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious what the community is hoping for going into this live stream.